Good morning, everyone. Right now in Moreau, it's 10:06 a.m. on Thursday, November 28th, and we're hosting a Turkey Day event from now until midnight to celebrate the fall harvest. We've invited a world-class chef to cook for us in the plaza. I hope you can all join in the fun. That's all for today. Have a fun day out there. What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Animal Crossing New Horizons. In the last episode, we kind of had our send-off for November by taking care of a whole lot of planting and replanting and redecorating and things of that nature around the island, mostly working on this side of the map as I've been trying to beautify my island just a little bit more in a lot of areas that have been largely neglected. Today, though, we're going to be a little bit too busy to do anything of the sort because today's a very special day. It's Turkey Day, also known as Thanksgiving in certain parts of the world, although I believe predominantly just America. We are going to be joining in with the festivities here in a bit, but I have some loose ends that I need to take care of first things first. Let me open up my inventory right here. So I got all my turnips with me, although I am going to end up dropping one because I'm going to be letting that bunch go rotten so that we can catch ourselves a fly and possibly an ant as well. As for the rest of these, though, I should probably, I'm going to sell them. I don't care what the price is right now. I'm just going to hope that it's higher than it was that I bought them at. But you also might notice that I got a few things here in my inventory. I got some goldfish, I got an umbrella octopus, and I got a sea pig. That's right. I did a little bit more swimming around at the end of the last episode, and I was determined to get a few of these critters before November came to an end. And honestly, the goldfish are very easy to track down if you actually take the time to do it, because they are like the only types of fish that you can find in ponds that have the tiniest shadow size. So if you just keep respawning them, eventually you'll get them. And you can see here, I got all three. This one we've already caught before, but the Ranchu and the Popeyed were new, and so we're going to be donating this to the museum. I also managed to get the umbrella octopus, which I said before wasn't all that rare. I was just not getting lucky with it. And same with the sea pig. So we're going to go donate all of those today. The rest of the fish are going to get, they're just going to get sold alongside the turnips, obviously, so nothing too crazy. But other than that, we're just going to enjoy Turkey Day today, because it is, it's a holiday, and honestly, one that I have not celebrated since, in Animal Crossing, I should say. I haven't celebrated it since, I want to say, the GameCube one. Yeah. It's been that long. Okay, oh my gosh, I forgot how crowded it is over here. Let's go do this first, and then we're going to go and jump on in and see what there is to do. This is going to be the last episode here in November. I've already gone over everything else, so there's a couple things I still missed out on, like the golden trout and whatnot, but we'll have to go back and get it later at some point. I'm going to talk to Blathers here really quickly and see if I can't just mass donate everything. We should be able to do 4 right now. Is it 4 or is it going to be 3? It's 4. Okay, that's what I thought. All of you in, and of course we're not going to get explanations on each one because we're doing a mass donation, so that's fine. I honestly don't care all that much. No, I'm good, and now I need to go and sell all the rest of this so that I can get at least some money. I have no idea how much money I'm going to get. In fact, do I even want to check the turnip prices? I don't. I'm going to sell it all first and then just see what happens. I think that would be the more objectively hilarious approach to do this than just, I don't know, then spoiling it for ourselves. Okay, so we're going to head down here to the plaza. I'm going to ignore everything going on over to my left really quickly because that is where all of the festivities are obviously happening. Okay, let's see what you have. Welcome. Your time is impeccable. Right now we're running at... the Nook Friday sale. Yeah. Everything's down 30%. Actually, I might end up getting myself this thing. But first, let me sell all my stuff really quickly. And don't worry, I made sure to... In fact, I almost forgot to. Made sure to drop off one of my turnips so that I don't end up accidentally selling it. Let's do that really quickly. You can have absolutely everything except for my fish bait. Not allowed. Okay. I think that's everything. All right, run the numbers. 100,000, 100. Wait, I can't read numbers properly. 100,300 bells. My gosh. Okay, let's actually check your price now and see what that is. It is 54. Oh, that was a terrible investment. Oh my God. Wow, I lost a lot of money on that. I hate the stock market, but then again, that's not how you're probably supposed to run it. Could have been a descending pattern, though, by this point in the week, so I don't really know. I mean, I guess I would know for sure if it was still that low in the afternoon, but I'm going to do that really quickly. And then I'm also going to actually check and see what the hot item is. A Titan Aram. How expensive are these? 13. You know what? I'm going to buy it because I don't think I have one of these. Would very much like to have one that I can probably put somewhere, even though I'm pretty sure those are like those are the flowers that smell really horrible, aren't they? I think that's the whole goal behind them. Whatever. Okay. Nothing here that I want. Was worth checking, but it doesn't look like that's going to offer me any good. There's not really a whole lot of reasons for me to be checking shops and things of that nature because we're still in the same week as the last episode. Obviously, Nook's Cranny changes a little bit every single day, but there's a lot of stuff that persists. Let me take a look at the hot item really quickly. It is Decoy Duck, and nothing super valuable, unfortunately, so I'm probably just going to pass on that. All right, cool. So now you can see everybody has congregated here. There's a ton of people here, and there is, in fact, a character who is being blocked by the tree. Perfect placement. Okay, well, let me see if I can go around and get a better angle on the guy. What's up, Franklin? Are you one of the locals here? I'm Franklin, professional chef extraordinaire. Nook Incorporated hired me to come and cook for everyone. See, Turkey Day is about celebrating the harvest by preparing a feast with all those fresh ingredients. And no one knows feasting like turkeys, which is why they called in a professional, gobble gob. Well, I say that, but right now it's what those of us in my line of work would call a conceptual feast. Make no mistake, I brought with me everything. I need to whip up a positively gobblicious clam chowder, but today is about nature's bounty, not my personal excellence. I want to use local ingredients where possible. Just 3 manila clams would be all I'd need to adapt my award-winning clam chowder recipe, but I typically have people do my clam digging. Where am I going to find a digger on such short notice? Well, that's probably going to be me. So let me get my shovel out, and let's go and see if we can track down 3 manila clams, which is very easy to do, especially now that we have emptied our pockets. And look, there's already one. Super simple. Unfortunately, I can't keep these for fish bait as much as I would like to. In fact, I still would, on the very, very off chance, like to maybe collect a bunch to go and get that golden trout before time is up. But I don't know. I just don't think it's happening at this point. I really, really don't. I'm going to be super sad if we're like 1 or 2 fish short of the entire collection by the time this Let's Play is over. I either want to be missing like 10 or none at all. No in between. That's pretty much how I feel about this. 1 more. That's all we need. Very, very simple. Although, are these the kind of clams that you'd be putting in clam chowder? I guess they are. Yeah, no, I guess so. I guess it kind of makes sense. Also, random bottle on the side. I always forget that that's going to be there. Wasn't even focused on that at the moment. There you are. Okay, that's 3. And now we can go and return these to Franklin. I really should probably take the time to, like, scoop up other things as well. I need to, like... I'm back to, like, poverty when it comes to money, so I really need to be, like, selling every seashell I can find, selling every fossil I can find. I need to be, bulking up my bank account again. I'm really struggling because I haven't worried about it too much since paying off all of our debts, and I've just been kind of coasting on what I had left and not... I just spent it all as opposed to getting more, so that's been a huge problem for me, but all right. We'll worry about that a little bit later, probably starting in the next episode. Franklin! Everyone wants smooth salivating to get the taste of my cooking. I'd love to start on some clam chowder. I've only had 3 fresh vanilla clams, do it myself. Yeah, okay, you can have these. What? Did you bring me my ingredients? I sure did. I have to do it like that. Okay, there's a recipe in that bottle, too. Like, specifically food. What do you know? Fresh manila clams from this very island. These are some beauties. I'll make the finest clam chowder you've ever had with these magnificent mollusks. Well, I want to see it. Got everything I need, so... let's get cooking! Alright, I want to see this. If the tree blocks this, I swear I'm going to be very upset. Oh my gosh, look at Kiki, so excited. Oh, that does look yummy. Oh, now I'm hungry. I actually do have some clam chowder I could be making, like, right now. Oh, man. I'm going to have to do that after this episode now because that really worked up an appetite. Nice fresh vanilla clams can really satisfy. I'd like to show you my appreciation for your help. I present to you a Turkey Day rug. Okay, cool. Looks like we got our first holiday-themed item. For an amateur, you got a knife, real life for ingredients. Next on my menu, I plan to cook up a pumpkin pie. I was going to hire a gopher to fetch ingredients, but he didn't show. So how would you like to be my gopher? Sure. I love the slight spelling difference. That's really funny. Gobble gob, I really appreciate this. Even a brilliant chef is nothing without your assistant. Let's make this red letter turkey day. Okay, a pumpkin pie. I need an orange pumpkin plus a green pumpkin. Once it's all stirred in, it'll make for the best pumpkin pie this island has ever seen. If you don't have what we need, someone else might. There's no shame in asking around for help. It's how I recruited you. So orange pumpkins are easy, but green pumpkins are a little bit of a problem because I don't have any. So why don't we go and start talking to our villagers? I think I might actually have some in storage, but I'm going to pretend that I don't. Hi, Kyle. It's really amazing, right? That we can have world-class dining with local Moreau ingredients. Guess with a celebrity chef, anything is possible. Celebrities, they really are better than us, Kyle. Wow. How about you, Marina? Clam chowder sure looks tasty. That was you who provided the manila clams, right? Thanks so much. Can't wait to dig in. Anyone else? You got anything? Separately, we haven't spoken. Oh, we're having this conversation. Okay, let's try again, Agnes. Big chefs can back up their reputations with meals like you wouldn't believe. The smell alone should tell you that our guy today is the real deal. But do you have anything for me? These dishes, you don't say too much of a good thing with everyone cooking. We're well on our way there, but that's not a bad problem to have. Nothing so far. What about you, Kiki? Roma, I'm never hungrier than when Franklin's in town. I'd eat anything from him. Also, I love Vivian over here taking pictures. What do you have for me as I ignore that first dialogue? Chowder. Okay. Yep, you provided that ingredient. Of course, well done as always. Nothing? No, nothing from anybody. Tangy, you're my last one I can talk to. Nope, nothing at all. All right, well, I'm going to go and fetch an orange pumpkin really quickly. And I don't know, maybe I could check in with some of the villagers that are inside of the houses, possibly. I don't know if that's 100% what I'm supposed to do, but I am going to head on over here and grab that. There we go, as we get into Slowdown Town. Hey, it looks nice. It's just a mess. One of these days, I'm going to clean it up over there a little bit. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just leave it as is. I feel like that's one of the better aesthetic choices I've made. I'm going to head on inside here to Blair's house really quickly, and we'll see what she's got for me. Maybe if she has anything at all. She's cooking something. It's probably not this. Well, hello and welcome. I must have gotten caught up in the Turkey Day spirit because here I am cooking of all things. By the by, I know this is a long shot, but you don't have to happen to have an extra dab, do you? When I went shopping for ingredients, I was sure I had some dab, but alas, no. If you run across any, I'll gladly trade another ingredient for it. Okay, so there is our lead. So we're going to have to go and catch ourselves a fish. And dabs are, I believe, the same. I think they're slightly bigger than horse mackerel. So we're going to look for a small and or medium small shadow size out here in the ocean somewhere. So let's go do some fishing, which I can do that. I've been doing that a lot lately in these past several episodes. And, well, it never gets old, man. Okay, well, it's not you, so I'm not going to worry about you too much. I'd rather catch a dab than that was possibly a red snapper, which they'll sell for a lot. I'm not looking for you. I'm looking for other things. Okay, this could absolutely be a dab if I threw it in the correct direction. Let's try that once more with feeling. There we go. Possibly. No, that's a zebra turkey fish. Gosh, dang it. Not what I wanted. Okay, well, let's keep looking. We'll just kind of go back and forth because there's not really much else I can do, obviously, in this situation. But, I mean, I wonder if I could, go to other houses, though, and, snatch up other goods. I probably could. Like I said, I've never really done this event before. I don't know why. I just haven't. I think it's just because it's inconvenient. I'm generally, not in town or ever around any of my stuff around this time of year because generally I always take off Thanksgiving for, a multi-day holiday. Hold on. And you might say, it's well, you're supposed to, I mean, obviously you would bring your Switch with you, wouldn't it? It's yeah, you would think that, but I don't know. I just... Even back when this game was the thing, when it was more popular, I just never really bothered to really engage with any of the actual events, especially because I don't think that this event existed. Did it exist the first time? Yeah, I think it did, actually. 1.6. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. In fact, I think it came out right in time for this. But yeah, I definitely was not playing the game at the time, so didn't really get to actually engage with this event at all. But we got what Blair needed. Let's go and give the fish to her. Good to see that people are inside their houses cooking, although I wish they could be out here enjoying the festivities with all of us. That's all this event is about now. Fiddlesticks, I can't finish this dish without dab. I'm fresh out. Well, how about you take my dab? Which, in hindsight is a really unfortunate name for a fish. Thank you, Meme Culture. Oh, Splendiferous, you are the hero who saved Turkey Day. Hope you made good use of this red snapper, I'm told. That's not what I was expecting to get in return. But okay, I'm probably going to hold on to that because it's probably going to be necessary for a different dish. Thank you. Probably let me tell you a secret of cooking around across my favorite cookbook. While one mustn't neglect the foundation of a good pumpkin pie, nailing the crust, the filling is key, and the best filling is based on different kinds of pumpkin coming together in harmony. Yes, I kind of figured that. But the problem is I don't think I have access to a green pumpkin. I don't know. I could check my storage, but let's do that. Let's do that first before I go to any of the other houses. If I don't have one in there, then I guess I'm going to have to go and grovel a little bit, but let's find out. So get something out, and we're going to look in, I believe, in other. No, I only have orange pumpkins in here. No green pumpkins to be found. Well, that's a bit of an issue. Shoot. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to hang on to that red snapper because that's probably going to be necessary for later. Who do we head to next? Angus. Angus has probably got something for me. I mean, I'm sure everybody that's inside does. Cranston, I believe, was inside his house as well. And who would the others be? Bill, I think. And then that actually might be it. Hi, Angus. Not too long. Yeah, okay. Dude, I got to stop running into this problem with y'all. Turkey Day. Thought I'd like to do a little cooking. So out of sea bass? How the heck are you out of sea bass, sir? How can you possibly be out of sea bass ever? Fresh out. You can't be. You walk outside and it's like Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs, but with sea bass. You look up and they're raining from the sky in this game. That's how common they are. I don't know what is wrong with you. And I'm actually going to, instead of going and gathering the ingredients first, I'm going to actually just go and get what everybody wants and see if I can just round them all up. Hi, Cranston. Turkey Day Feast is going to be way better than my usual Thursday Feast because it's for Turkey Day. It's going to be all kinds of good stuff in it, too. It's going to make my tummy so happy. Anyway, I heard a rumor this recipe's extra good if you throw in a few seaweed crumbles. Okay, well, that actually does sound yummy. I can go get you seaweed. Absolutely. All right, that's also a pretty easy one. Honestly, the dab was the most difficult to track down out of the three so far, but then we should probably go check in with Bill really quickly. Because I do believe there were 6 people in the plaza. I don't think it was 5. So over here. And let's see what Muscle Boy's got for us real quick. Hopefully it's nothing too complicated. And then I guess we can just go get to work finding all of these things. This one's actually a little bit more involved on the day of than Halloween, which I do like. Thought I'd try cooking up some top-tier pro athlete chow. Lots of research. Let's see. Thing is, if I really want to amp this dish up, it's going to need a few horse mackerel. Dude, I had so much horse mackerel 2 episodes ago. Oh, my gosh. If I would have known, I would have kept one. Son of a biscuit. All right. I guess I can go catch one more and be sad about it. It's definitely not going to be a barrel eye at this time of day, so it's not like it could possibly swing the other way. But okay, we got 2 sea ones to go after. Well, 2 to fish, and then 1 to go diving for, which, I mean, it's seaweed. It really shouldn't be all that difficult. At least I think. Is seaweed still active at this time of year? Oh, crap. They wouldn't do that, would they? Let me see. Oh, yeah, totally. Okay, that's what I thought. Be very cruel of them. Okay, that might be our sea bass right there. I honestly am so bad with shadow sizes. Slowest bites ever. There we go. Yep, that's definitely our sea bass. Perfect. Okay. I was going to say, if it's biting a little faster, it was probably an olive flounder, but knowing the pace at which sea bass bite, it's pretty obvious. Anything over here? Nope. Okay. And we'll go check our horse mackerel really quickly, and then we just got to find our stationary seaweed, because they barely move at all. It's not going to be you. Where are you? Little shadow, please. I just need a little one. That is probably too big for a horse mackerel. Probably. But I am going to see if I can't catch you anyway. Maybe? Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's too big. Yeah, it's a dab. Another dab. Also, there is a wharf roach up there. I'm actually going to scare it off just because of spawn limits and whatnot. Not that actually, insects and fish are independent of each other, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they are. Can I scare you away? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. We'll start making our way back. I'd rather catch the horse mackerel first and then jump in after the seaweed if possible. Still nothing there. But you can never be too careful. Oh, that's tiny. That's too small to be a horse mackerel. What are you? I actually don't know. I'm just going to let you go, though, because you're definitely not one. Because I don't think I need you. And you are probably still part of the river. So I'm going to avoid you as well. But again, too small, I think. And in fact, that shadow that I saw up there, just barely off screen, that's the size I'm looking for right now. Come on, it's a horse mackerel. They can't be that hard to find. You're not one either. You're too big. What the heck? Am I really going to be struggling to find one of the easiest to catch fish in the entire freaking game? It's not you. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Seriously. I can't even find one? Oh, this is going to kill me. Okay, there you are. Only took me a couple more minutes to track one down, but I finally got to it. Of course, it was on the other side of the island, but what are you going to do? Okay, also, I see this tree over here that is not growing. It must be too close to the cliff. I'm going to get sidetracked here very, very briefly, just so that I can replant it somewhere. Let's see. Where's a space that's like... You know, I'm actually going to put it like right on the path. Well, no, down. Gosh, dang it, controller. There you go. Freaking whipping me around. Let's see. I'm gonna go right there. Then I'll just relocate you later. But you need to have a space so you can actually move and spread your branches and whatnot. Where is my wetsuit? There you are. Okay, let's get to looking for that seaweed now, which shouldn't be too hard to track down. Again, it's the really stationary ones that barely move at all. I think seaweed, like, it can still move technically, but it's so very slight that it really doesn't matter. In fact, that right there could be our guy. Let's find out. Nope, that's an octopus. Okay, in fact, I think that might have been moving slightly too much. I know the only one that absolutely does not move under any circumstances whatsoever is the sea anemone. But honestly, with the randomness of spawns for deep sea diving, though, even the most quote-unquote common ones can be pretty hard to track down if you don't know exactly where to look. And even then, you might just get unlucky for several spawns. But, ooh, that's probably a sea bass. I don't know why I got like excited. I was thinking maybe it's like by the pier or something, and then it could have been interesting, but probably not. Oh, this is the pier anyway. So it's probably not you. In fact, I think... Oh, okay. We got ourselves a scallop, so I guess we're going to be running into Pascal really quickly. So he can spout his wisdom. We'll actually read it this time. Yeah, of course you can have it. I'll take my obligatory pearl. Thank you very much. What is going on with the shimmer effect in the top right corner? That is very funny. Since you recoil after something you dig, while I'm at it, let me lay some truth on you, the deep kind. Feel this. Don't let tomatoes confuse you. Are they a fruit or are they a vegetable? Doesn't matter. Just let it go, man. I have been truthed. Okay, well, thank you, Pascal. I seriously want to go look at that shimmer effect. What is going on with that? That's very weird. Oh, like, it was very strange. Okay, this is probably a sea anemone right here. Because I don't think seaweed gives off bubbles like that, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they do. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I actually don't know their exact pattern. Anyway, Pascal, go enjoy your scallop. They are very tasty. I will give you that. In fact, that's also something I could make. Oh my gosh, like all the stuff that we're making in here. It's like, oh man, I could go make that right now. I have scallops in my freezer. Not that they're as good as fresh scallops, but they are still pretty freaking good. All right, you are a sea cucumber. Not what I'm after. Okay, come on. There's got to be some seaweed around here somewhere. This is going to be also something that takes me freaking forever to find. Oh, yes! On the last one, I got the seaweed. I am seriously completely out of pocket space. Thank goodness I finally got it. So yeah, it is the exact same bubble pattern as the sea anemone. So thank goodness for that. Of course, now I got to go and sell off a whole bunch of stuff so that I can actually, well, one, take my wetsuit off, but two, actually start working on the rest of the things that are needed. But thank goodness, now hopefully one of the three gives us a green pumpkin. Otherwise, this is all going to be for naught. But I can't imagine they wouldn't. Otherwise, we would be locked out of this event, and that would really, really suck, and I don't think that they're going to do that to us. So hang tight while I go sell off my stuff and make sure to very carefully not sell off the stuff that I need to keep. Okay, there we go. Basically made back my money that I spent on getting the Titan Aram, so that's pretty good. Now I can go and turn all of these things into everybody. Buddy. Bill? Why are you not in your house? Blair is. Cranston. Okay, Cranston is. That's good. Shoot. Did one of these go to waste? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, well, let's be quick about this. Oh, crap. Okay, the morning I took out the part where I'm supposed to get in the seaweed. I have something for you. Here we go. I just hope that I get what I need out of this. Take. Why was Bill not home? My food will get to be... yes, the green pumpkin, Cranston. Thank you. You're my hero. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. You're so great. You like secrets because I got a secret food smarts. Do you want to hear this? Gretton is pretty... Oh, Grayton. That's what he's saying. Okay. I was like... is he talking about grating? Because, like, I was really confused. That was a really, like, I would expect the apostrophe at the end of the end if he was, like, slanging it up, but he wasn't. So, I don't know. It was very strange. There's a hard shell crab in there, and you get tasty juices that make the folks say this is fancy. If you want to get real fancy, you can use that one crab. And, oh, no, a Dungeness crab. I had one. Oh, no, I had one of those, and I just sold it to Nook's Cranny. I'm going to have to go get another one. No. These crabs are a lot easier to, like, figure out where they are because they actually move. But gosh dang it. All right, let me go get Angus's really quickly. I have to go track down another one. Shoot, I should have paid attention. I should have listened. I should have waited. But I was like, I don't need all this stuff. It's going to take up pocket space. Okay, Angus, here. You can have the sea bass. Got you covered. Freaking horse mackerel went to waste, though. I'm upset about that. Especially because that actually took a minute to find. Stuff, you're good and good egg. Olive flounder. Okay, you know what? I will take that. Thank you. We're getting lots of fishy dishes? I mean, I'm not complaining, but that doesn't really scream Thanksgiving to me. In fact, I don't think I've ever been... oh, he's talking about barred knife jaw, too. Shoot. I'm definitely going to have to go get one of those. Anyway, yeah, I've never been to one that has, like, fish in my life, but I wish there was, because I frickin' love fish. Where is Bill? He's just gone. Is he back in his house yet? No, he just What happened? Anyway, hi, Franklin. Next dish should be pumpkin pie. Yep, orange and green pumpkin. Here you go. So because we still got 2 more dishes to make after this. So you take those. Nice, reliable assistance and high-quality ingredients make a master chef's work that much smoother. Now then, I've got everything I need, so... let's get cooking. Yay, okay. Let's see what it looks like this time. It's going to make me hungry again, probably, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I do love pumpkin pie. It's very tasty, I think. Oh, man. 2 of the dishes done. Yep, and Bill is out here with the rest of us, so somebody went inside. I think it was actually Tangy. Quintessence pumpkin pie. A few chefs could have brought out the flavor quite so well, but the raw ingredients for all you. This is for your help with another great dish. Compliments of the chef, a Turkey Day wall. Well, thank you. All right, now then for our next dish, we'll need lots of hearty to make a Oh! Gratin. Okay, it is gratin. I was thinking he was talking about, like, grating cheese and stuff like that. So it is gratin. Okay, I was, like, super confused by that. For this, we need to procure a round mushroom as well as a mussel. Come back when we found what we need. Okay, mussels aren't super hard to track down, but then again, deep sea fishing is a crapshoot. Now, as for a round mushroom, I'm going to have to go and forage around the trees here. Is that a round mushroom? I think so. Does that qualify? It does. Okay, so we got that already. Now, let's put the wetsuit back on. And then I got to go and see if I can find one of these mussels hanging out. I'm also going to look for a Dungeness crab then, because I'm a little afraid that is what I'm going to need. And I actually, I don't think I found a mussel the last time I was searching, so I have to be really careful here. Although this absolutely could very well be it right off the bat. It's got the size for it. Let's find out. Nope, that is an oyster. Okay. Well, I will keep looking. Mussels are, I think, medium, small. They're not very hard to distinguish, but again, they don't move too quickly. So we find bubbles that are like kind of spread out, and then that more or less should tell me that this is what I'm looking for. Just going to avoid all the super large ones. That might be too big, I think. Yep, it's a sea star, but that's okay. Just keep looking. Yeah, how did I never notice that shimmer effect being so silly. I mean, it's obviously when you scrutinize it, you're not meant to scrutinize it, but it is a little bit cheap looking. Not gonna lie. Okay, you are moving faster than I was expecting, so you're probably not a mussel. You are, yeah, you're a pearl oyster. Those actually sell for like what, 2,500 or something like that. So decently valuable, but also because it moved so fast, that tells me that's not the mussel I'm looking for, which means now I might have to do another cut. Let's see, is this one it? It is not. All right, see you all in a second. There you are. Got a mussel. It's been working out. Okay, not bad. Did not find a crab in the middle of all that, but it honestly didn't take me too terribly long after the fact to track it down. Okay, it looks like my closest spot for sure right here is like right over here where red normally docks. So I'm actually going to meet you guys back at the plaza in just a second. And I'm hanging on to all my stuff for dear life this time. I am not going to take any chances. Scallop is very interesting ingredient. Oh, is it? Could be just what I needed to spice up my clam chowder recipe. Every professional chef worth their salt knows when greatness is at hand. I can taste it in the air. Need you to give me your scallop. Sure, yeah, you can absolutely have it. I'm not going to use it for anything else, so take it. I happen to get that as well. I won't regret this. I'm going to cook the most amazing clam chowder you've ever had. Just you wait. Okay? Give me everything I need. So, he's making another clam chowder? Okay. That's not what I thought we were going for. I thought we were going for the mussel and the... what was it? Oh, I guess that's just improving it. Do I get anything out of that? I don't know, but it does look delicious still. I mean, I don't think it looks different. It looks the same. But yeah. Ingredients have pushed my clam chowder recipe to previous and dreamt of heights. With the addition of a hearty scallop and the milling clams, it's no longer merely soup, it's super duper. This is for your help. Turkey Dairy wheat decor. Okay, cool. I'm going to actually use that for something. Anyway, find the ingredients to come out. Okay, what was the next thing you were going to do? It was, next to speak, yeah, gratin. Okay. Round mushroom and a mussel, which I do absolutely have. So let me give those to you before anything else happens, where I have to then give you something else to spice up a different dish, possibly the pumpkin pie. So it's all yours. You got everything I need, so let's get cooking. Well, that's cool that you can, like, improve the dishes that you've already made as well. I think that's nifty. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm getting really hungry just looking at this. This is killing me right now. I bet the wheat decoration, it's probably the exact same thing that's sitting there on the table, isn't it? Yeah. That's what my gratin is filled with the heartiest of hearty ingredients. It'll be the talk of the town. You know you're developing quite a savory reputation. This is for your help with another great dish. Compliments of the chef. Some Turkey Day flooring. Okay, we got the flooring. We got the wall. Not bad. Let's see. It's time for tackle our final dish. One of the best for our main course. The final dish that I planned is none other than a grand... I don't know how to pronounce that. I understand it's Turkey Day, but you wouldn't believe the way they choose to celebrate it in some places. But the less said there, the better. We'll need some sea bass, and some flour, I think. Okay. Not what I was expecting. I mean, I can easily go get flour. It's just, in fact, I have some in my storage right now. I'm like 99% positive I do. That 1% is a little bit tentative, but if I absolutely need to go make it, I can. Let's take a look. In my other somewhere, and where are my, where's my flour and all my other stuff? I swear I had some in here. There you are. Okay, I knew I did. 41, as a matter of fact. That's plenty. And now we just need to get a sea bass, which I already gave away. I thought all of the ingredients I was going to get from the villagers were going to be necessary, but it doesn't look like that's the case after all. I'm not using that olive flounder for anything. Unless, I don't know. Well, maybe we'll see. Well, if I can talk to him again, maybe he'll, like, use it to spice up this dish or the last one or something. I guess we'll find out. But it is now 11 o'clock. I also see that there is a balloon up above. You know what? I might actually shoot that down. But I just want to check really quickly to see if there's a sea bass up here. There is not. Okay. All right, come on over. I'm going to take you out really quickly. And then I definitely need to replenish the health on my fishing rod ASAP because it is definitely getting on the weaker side. Let's see. Football. Okay, cool. Why not? I think I already have one of those, but I will take it. Usually yellow balloons are just bells, which is kind of the main reason I wanted to shoot that down, but it was not this time, so whatever. All right, like again, sea bass should not be super hard to find. They are absolutely everywhere in this game. I've already found one for Angus, who gave me an olive flounder in return that I might not even be using. Hold on, I actually am going to go check this. I'm going to go check this because I see a shadow like this, and I have to see what it's all about. And it was nothing. So yeah, don't worry about it. It was not what I was looking for. I think there is one like super tiny fish I might be after still, but I don't honestly remember if that's even true anymore. Whatever it wasn't all that valuable. Okay, you look too small to be a sea bass. Definitely too small. But it doesn't hurt to check. Red snapper. Okay. Well, I'll take that. Now I just need to find that sea bass. Is that another balloon? It is. Wow. I can't believe there was 2 balloons over the island at the exact same time. I didn't even know that was possible. Cool. Well, glad I missed that opportunity. Oh, gosh. I almost missed that one. Okay. Not a sea bass. That is a ray. Not what I was looking for at all. I'm sure these red herrings are constantly happening because the game wants me to break my fishing rod, but joke's on them. The Outdoorsy fishing rod is for sale at Nook's Cranny right now, and I like the look of it the most, which is why I keep it as opposed to the one that you can make yourself with iron nuggets and whatnot. I don't want that one. I like the Outdoorsy look. They're cool-looking tools. Where's I cannot believe I'm actually saying this for real in my life. Where is a sea bass? That might be a sea bass right there. Hold on. Yeah, definitely a sea bass. Genuinely one of the most annoying fish to catch when there's actually stakes, just because it's so freaking slow between bites. But good news is that it bit 5 times, so I knew for a fact that 5th one was going to be the one. They never nibble more than that ever under any circumstances. So that's a little bit of a trick. I'm sure I've already said it before, but sea bass and flour. Okay, let's do this thing. You're not going to take all my flour, are you? You're just going to take the one? Because how many pumpkins did you take? You just took the one. Okay, we're good. Flour and sea bass. There you go. All right, I want to see this thing. Level 7 high. Yeah, makes work much smoother. Now that I got everything I need, so I would love if like this entire situation turned into like the twist from the menu. Never mind. I shouldn't say anything. That's not a very old movie. I don't want to spoil that. Good movie, by the way. Not amazing, but good movie. That does look really yummy, though. I just see fish and with lemon and asparagus, and I'm like, yes. We used 2 splendid fish to create a whatever worthy of the main course. I couldn't have worked my magic without the ingredients you found. Hold on. I'm going to look how you pronounce that. Hold on. Meunier. Meunier. Okay, I think that's what it is. Meunier. 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 Right? Yes. Meunier. Okay, we're going with that one. That's the pronunciation I found that was not AI telling me the pronunciation, and I am going to trust it. Couldn't work my magic without the ingredients you found. We make a complimentary pairing. Gobble gob. We got through the entire 4-course menu I planned for today. I owe that much to you. In all honesty, I'm deeply thankful for your help. Thankful? On Turkey Day, in honor of that, as well as nature's bounty all around, I hope you'll accept this cornucopia. All right, the main little treat from the event, and I have another little present just for you. What is this? It's recipes. With these, you can learn how to make everything I prepared today. This book will be on sale at the shop tomorrow, but you deserve an advance copy for your help. Well, thank you. Recipes should be in your Nook phone app. Be sure to check them out later. Few things are as rewarding as a job well done, don't you think? But the job is done now, so you have my blessing to go and enjoy this turkey to the fullest. We didn't follow my tried and true recipes to the letter. Your choice of ingredients was too ingenious not to. It's got me thinking. I expect all of today's dishes could be enhanced with unconventional ingredients. It's your call, but if you'd like to go above and beyond, bring me any ingredients you think might work. They improve my recipes. This is what I thought we were going to be able to do, so let me talk to him and see if there's anything. This island has secret ingredients up its sleeve. Maybe it's might know something. Oh, that's what the barred knife jaw and the, all the other ones that they were talking about were for. That makes a lot more sense. The Dungeness crab. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I thought they were going to be part of the main dish. And now I'm really even more confused as to why I got an olive flounder from Angus. I have no clue now. But let's take a look at this cornucopia, see how big it is. Oh, that's actually really nice. That's a lovely little spread. We got to put that somewhere. That actually belongs up on something, even though our fall event is just about over. We're about to head into winter here really soon, but it would still be nice to have on something. So tell you what, am I going to go here? Now, okay, I know exactly where I'm going to put it. I am actually going to put it up on this bench over here that I have been literally not using at all. I just kind of shoved over in this area. And I'm just going to play... Oh, I can't go on it? Really? Let me try it again. Oh, it can. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, that's a lot better. I'm going to put you right there and then put my outdoor bench back down as I kind of pull you back just into place a little bit. And then push this there. That's a nice, lovely little spread. I love the whole tablecloth effect as well. Can I? Oh, apparently I can't grab it from that side. There we go. Wonderful. Okay. Guys, fall is over. November has come to an end. We're heading into December next. It's going to get wintry. It's going to get cold for the next dozen or so episodes. And we're going to have to be prepared for it. There's going to be a lot of changes that are going to take place for the winter months, particularly in regards to the fish that are available. A little bit in the way of insects too, but not nearly as much. But that pretty much concludes all of this. There are a couple of things I have unfortunately left untouched. When all is said and done, I really wish I could have found myself a golden trout, but it just did not happen for me. So I'm going to have to leave it here for this one, guys. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Let's Play Animal Crossing New Horizons very, very much, and I'll see you all in the next one.